Hi ho wee wee, everybody!
Hi ho wee way.
Happy
Happy
Monday!
Saturday.
Yeah. Tony looks different today. That'll never get old. What's up, anime? Special guest today, Peter Jacokes of the
Hello.
Planet at Home team. He's going to be in a show with Tony. That's what Tony's been working on. Is the show that Pete's going to be in. So
That's right.
the following episode is Certified Hood Classic. Yes, that. Thank you. Sure, why not? I hope so.
I don't know what that means, but fuck yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Oh shit, Tony. Can I swear?
Huh? Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, you can swear. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This
Things
is the
I should have
internet,
asked.
baby. Yeah.
Things I should have asked before we went live.
This is the latest children's show that has ever run on the internet. This is for the nighttime kids.
Strap in, you fuckers. Here comes
guys.
kids
Hi there,
stuff.
boys and girls. We got
Yeah.
3 special adventures for you tonight.
Yeah, let's waste no time. You cannot fucking swear. Yeah, that's right. Let's get right into story 1 here. Oh. Get ready for story 1. Poll going up for story 1 right now. Here you go. Get at it. We've got Dom Domino, a game show host, a sitcom character personality quiz taker, or AI Bussup, or Al Bussup, a baker. We'll see. My poll was already up. Oh, real golden tusk. Oh, very cheeky. Please fix grammar error in prompt 2. Is it yours, sure?
What happened?
I don't know.
All right.
No, I'm not fixing it. Mile Rye, E. Not an option, Mile Rye. Oh, shit. And B is taking off. Wow. I think B's winning it.
Oh.
No editing, I'm off work. Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. B wins! All right, thank you, B.
Which one is that?
That is a prompt by Seventh Sage. Thank you, Seventh Sage.
Hell yeah, Seven Sage.
Thank you, Sage.
You are taking a sitcom character personality quiz. The quiz will ask you progressively bizarre questions until I see what you're saying. Okay. It arbitrarily decides which sitcom character you might be. Question 1 is, we'll see.
The funniest thing I can think of is...
More of an opinion question. How is that supposed to be multiple choice?
Would you like to answer this question?
No.
Slash
Well,
N.
have fun on the show.
Yeah, let's retry that. Hold on. Okay, here we
Going
go.
great, dude.
All right.
Which of
that
these
was
occupations
Jason.
do you think would suit
That
you
was
best?
Jason. Oh,
Doctor.
okay.
And what do you
The
do
quiz
for a
says,
living?
okay, then. You'd probably enjoy the adventures of Superman.
Doctors love Superman because you know what?
Love it.
Superman never has to go to the ER. Love
No.
him. He never has to go to the hospital.
I'm Superman's primary care physician.
Yeah.
My
All you
job
have to
is
do is keep
simple.
him away from the kryptonite. As soon as you get that kryptonite
Yeah.
out of there, he's cured. So,
What the hell
Almost
does
like
that
me and
even
Mary
mean?
Jane.
yeah, what the hell does that even mean? Okay. Hey, what's up, Prince?
Also, what sitcom character are we like who is a doctor and like Superman?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be Doogie Howser.
Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. Childhood Neil Patrick Harris. You answer the next question. You look at the next question. Hopefully this is only a 2-question quiz, and then we live life finding out what fictional character we are.
Question 2 is, which of these fictional characters do you think you're most like? I don't know how to take this goddamn test. Your score is 0 out of 20.
I didn't realize it was like academic. 0 out of 20. We answered one question that was like an opinion question, and then
Doctor was the wrong answer.
yeah, doctor was the only wrong answer. 0 points out of 20.
So you get one wrong answer, that's negative 20 points. That seems excessive.
Woo. Well, we put our name on it, at least. Okay, your score is 0 out of 20, but let's see. Your sitcom character is what?
Clark Kent from All in the Family.
I don't think a human being made this this quiz.
Wait, Clark Kent from All in the Family.
Yes.
Clark.
Chew on all that wrong.
That show famous for doctors.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Superman one of these days.
In which case, you should probably find something else to do. But you're not sure what.
Oh, brevity is wet. All right, next action's got to be 3 words.
Who was
I
that
didn't
guy
know it was
again?
gonna have the stinger
What was
sound.
his name?
Yeah, thank you. What was his name? Well, his name was easy.
Mike Post.
Okay.
He's an American composer and songwriter. He was born in 1930 and died in 2010. He wrote the theme music for several television series, including MAS**H,
MASH,
The Mary
okay.
Tyler Moore Show, The
Oh, wow.
Bob Newhart Show, Quincy, M.
Jones?
Quincy Medicine Woman? I don't know. Oh.
E. Hill Street Blues, Saint Elsewhere, The Twilight Zone, Northern Exposure, and Star Trek,
I don't know
Deep
if-
Space
Holy
Nine.
crap.
Is this guy real? Mike Post.
When he was still living, Mike Post did not want his name to be used on any more television shows.
Whoopsie.
Here you go, Jason. Quincy M.E., an original crime scene investigator. This was the TV show.
Oh my god. That looks fake. That looks,
It does.
It does.
I'm looking at it. I'm
It
looking
looks
at
like
it. It's
Tim and
real.
Eric made that.
Mm-hmm. I kind of recognize the main guy.
Yeah, he was in The Odd Couple.
Ah.
Jack Klugman.
Yeah. Okay. Suddenly, Jack Klugman
Oh no.
shows up to your house.
Jack's like, you remember the good old times?
He. This is definitely not how you spell it, but he got an alert on his phone that someone mentioned Quincy Emmy.
You owe me a nickel.
Please. Please. He slobs up your house, yeah. Oh!
Mike Post's death has made him very sad.
I've just learned who Mike Post is, and I've just learned that he is no longer with us.
Yeah, they said he died in 2010.
Oh, yeah. Well, whoops.
Jack
That's a
looks
hell
a
of
bit
a long list
embarrassed,
of credits.
but also
Yeah.
relieved. I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything that happened. You know, I really am.
I'm sorry for that show. You know, I was just trying to be a working actor, okay?
Likely excuse.
Yeah, you should feel
I'm sorry to
bad.
derail things. This dude also wrote the theme song for Magnum P.I. and Law and Order.
Whoa, okay. So this guy's a
He thought of
powerhouse.
He thought of the toilet seat drop.
What is-
The
And he did
Doogie
Doogie Howser!
Whoa! go! What a small world!
Neil Patrick Harris actually knew Mike Post. Incredible.
Wow! The computers are listening, everybody. If this isn't proof.
Yeah.
That's
What's
he
up,
did
Bulk
L.A.
Hogan?
Law. He did Saint Elsewhere, Silk Stockings, a bunch of shows I've never heard of.
I think we need
He did
to...
NYPD Blue.
Oh my God. You decide Mike Post needs something big to commemorate his loss? Yeah, right? To honor
This is the main character deciding this.
Yeah. Time to take a quiz.
Oh wait, no. You
yeah.
decide to honor Mike Post. You will build a statue of Jerry Orbach sitting in Magnum PI's Ferrari.
Oh my God. You decide to honor Mike Post by building a statue of Mike Orbach.
Gary
Sitting.
Orbach, please.
Oops, Gary Orbach. Sitting in Magnum PI's Ferrari.
Hell yeah. I want that statue.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
You could also make a memorial garden with statues of all the television personalities that have passed away in the last year.
One statue at a time here, buddy.
It's
You
not
don't want to
clown
go
car.
to work. You could call in sick.
Yeah, let's do that. Here, let's retry that.
When you're done with that, you'll send it to Jack. But first you have to finish the Ferrari. What will you do? You smile.
You attempt to rent a Ferrari and take it on a test drive.
They ask you for your collateral, and you're like, just this one time. Can I just drive it for free?
Please, it's like a bachelor party thing.
Sir, people do this every day to us. You have to give us something.
Yeah.
You tell the dealer that what the purpose of the test drive is.
Oh,
That's
yes.
your collateral.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
What will you do?
Here we go.
Take a ride. You don't notice any particular difference in the car.
They gave it to us.
It looks like a Ferrari, feels like a Ferrari, drives like a Ferrari.
But it's a Porsche. But it's a Mustang GT. Sorry, no Porsches today. Or no Ferraris either. All right, time to start supporting cementing this thing. We got to get to work.
We're gonna pour cement into the Ferrari.
Yeah. How else do you put a statue in a Ferrari? That's the
Around.
only way I know. Around. Okay, let's encase the whole thing in a tube.
Make a mold of the Ferrari.
Okay, let's encase the whole thing. Yeah, I like where you're going. Yeah, let's start pouring the cement, boys, right here. Get around the Ferrari, though.
Make a mold.
Turn back, they've already poured it over all the interior.
Oh my God!
Ruining the Ferrari, but you can chisel out a Jerry Orbach and it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. The Ferrari had to be real, but Jerry Orbach, we're just gonna rough out based on whatever reference picture we can pull up here. Okay, you try to cast a mold of the Ferrari. But, and then I'll just leave it, but disaster strikes.
It just explodes into bits.
No, we should have poured cement into it.
What will you do?
Oh no! I'm never getting my deposit
back.
back. Oh no!
It's getting late in the evening, so you decide to go back home.
Explode!
I'm not going back to the dealer today. I'm gonna figure this out tomorrow. I need a good night's sleep.
What will you do?
That's a very good. Oh, thank you, Corey. That's what we were going for. What we got was an exploded Ferrari. It just explodes. How? It was paper mache.
The physics don't make sense.
Oh God.
You have the flaming wreckage towed back to the dealership.
Yeah.
And just say, and you take the wreckage to the
I don't think I'm gonna
dealership and
buy
just
it.
say it's not for me.
Not for me.
It didn't feel right.
Yeah. Too.
I like that. You hand the keys to the salesman and say, steering wheel's a little stiff.
Yeah. Oh, I love
It really couldn't handle curbs like I wanted.
Yeah. I work in the art department. I have a lot of molds and stuff I have to transport, and apparently when you touch that to the car seats, they explode, and that's just going to be a
Who
deal
knew
breaker for
when
me.
you touch cement to metal that it explodes?
Yeah. I didn't.
No one could have saw that coming.
Oh, yeah,
Tires perform a much more important function than I originally thought.
Mm-hmm.
You wait around for the car to be repaired. The salesman gives you a free t-shirt.
Okay. This is a very understanding. This is the worst Ferrari dealership I've ever. They're going to just fix it?
What will you do? You have your mechanic replace the steering wheel.
Hold on. Tell your guy to wait. I got a guy for the steering wheel.
That's on me.
Yeah, that's on me. I'll pay for the steering wheel.
The shirt it says like I took a Ferrari for a test drive and all I got was this crappy shirt.
Yeah.
You ask the mechanic to just rebuild the frame.
Okay.
So that we could at least try to build this goddamn statue.
So you can get back to working on the statue of
You have your mechanic install the new steering wheel. Then you drive over to Jack Klugman's house.
Oh, what? What? Why are we going back to Klugman's?
Oh, because we got to give it back. We're giving him the statue.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
For some reason.
You show Jack Klugman your very rough but very personal your very rough tribute to Greg Orbach? Why do I have so much Jerry Orbach?
Jerry Orbach. Come on, Jason.
Why do I have so much trouble remembering that? Jerry Orbach.
Can the next story, whatever it is, be the prequel that how we figure out how our hero became friends with Jack Klugman?
Oh yeah.
Why are they on speaking terms at this point?
Yeah. High school buddies?
You give the sculpture to Jack Klugman. You head to the nearest bar and drink yourself silly.
Okay. Yeah. A good deed deserves a reward.
Yep.
Nothing like slinging back beers and liquors.
With Jack Klugman.
With Jack Klugman. Yeah, Hey, Jack. First round's on us.
Oh, his eyes light up when you say that. Jack's a bit of a booze hound.
He pawns the statue for a drink. Yeah, he just gets really all our work is in vain.
Yeah. I like that we essentially stole a Ferrari and now we're drinking with Klugman.
You know, and yeah, I think that Ferrari dealership, though, I feel like that salesman or whatever was like,
That's
the
a failed
owner's-
business model.
the owner's cousin or something, and he was just way too non-confrontational. He was just way too forgiving. He's not going to last. So,
No.
I mean, can't blame it all on us. Yeah. I feel like at some point you got to be like, am I always the victim? Yes. It's part my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good place to end it. Yeah. Statue made. It's not the best, but I mean, how often do you make
Statue
a
made.
statue? Yeah.
Drinks
Ferrari
with Klugman.
ruined, didn't die in an explosion. And I'm never buying a Ferrari. If that's how they drive, explodingly.
Yeah, absolutely not. They didn't talk about that at all on Magnum PI. About how
No, they
Ferraris
never
explode.
mentioned that.
Never mentioned once.
I feel like, you know what? We got to contact what streaming service has Magnum PI? We need a warning title card at the beginning of every episode how dangerous Ferraris are. Oh,
True. Public safety. This is not a real Ferrari. We have increased
Warning,
its safety
Ferraris
standards extensively.
May explode.
yeah. Here's an AI generated photo of Jack Klugman here. Oh my, Jack Klugman friend. I don't know. I can't vouch, but yeah, I could see that looking like him. Sure. Thank you. Sure, why not? All right, moving on to story 2 here. You might find yourself reading story 2 and ask yourself, how did I get here? All right, poll for story 2 coming up right now. Hold on.
I'm still shocked by this guy's credentials as a composer. This is insane.
Crazy. That guy was top of the game.
Feel silly now for not recognizing that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, B taking the lead again. There might be a B sweep here. Oh, A evening it out, or 1. Now I've renumbered them 1, 2, 3, so you can do vote 1, 2, 3, so it's less confusing. But I still call them A, B, C. Story 1 taking it away. Domino.
I mean, in all honesty, ABC's easy as 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Maybe I should just
true.
change it back. Yeah.
It's been said.
Oh, C's got a vote, so it's anybody's game. The eBay snipe can happen. Somebody can come in here right now and snipe it out. Oh, but story 1 got another vote. And story 1 wins it.
All right, which one's story 1?
This one is by Biz. Thank you, Biz.
Thanks, Biz.
You are Domino, a game show host reaching middle age. Despite your best efforts to hide it, your age is catching up with you. Tonight, the special guest is Trapsy, a DJ you only know vague information of. You quickly skim over their discography as the studio audience walks in. Come on, that's kind of last minute.
This is a talk show?
Yeah.
Or a game show?
Game show. But yeah, I guess there's been Wheel of Fortunes with celebrities and celebrity Jeopardy.
I guess, yeah.
Celebrity Jeopardy?
Yeah. The celebrity squares, yeah.
The lights dim and the music begins, as the contestants are introduced. The first contestant, a handsome young man, enters the stage and is handed a board with 7 buttons. He turns to face the audience and raises his hands.
Okay. I'm intrigued by the mystery. I don't even know what this game show is about. Swords for 400. Jason, what the fuck does that end it? I changed it back.
One of
All
these
right,
buttons blows up the stage.
I was gonna say the show is called Button Time.
Yes. Yeah.
And yes, one of the buttons does blow up the stage.
The show is called Button Time. And one of the 7 buttons blows up the stage.
The other 6 make the host talk to the celebrity guest.
I like that. The other 6 force the host to talk to the celebrity guest.
All right,
Oh.
we're now bringing out our first guest.
All right, who's suffering, me or you guys? Let's find out. Press that button.
Press that
That
button.
button.
The contestants must buzz in
High
at the end of
stakes.
each round. If they guess correctly, they receive a point. If they guess wrong, the button explodes and the contestant must leave the stage. If no one guesses correctly, the celebrity goes through to the next round.
Okay, the odds get worse and worse, or better and better. Yeah. This is pretty much like Russian roulette, but with
Yep.
buttons. You get one extra chance.
Yeah. It was a Russian game show,
That makes sense.
and then they Americanized it by adding an extra button. That's what it was.
Have you ever seen I think it's called Exporting Raymond, or it's about them remaking Everybody Loves Raymond in Russia, and Phil, whatever his name is, goes to Russia, and they want to like change everything, and then like Russian TV is just like not what American TV is at all. It's in like this dingy former hospital building, and everything just is so dark and disgusting, and this is like their like ABC. And he's just
Wow.
like, what in the fuck have I gotten myself into?
Wow.
And they love getting hit in the nards jokes, and he's like,
yeah.
that's not what the show is about. Like, I don't know. And he does it. And yeah, it's very fascinating. But so that's what I'm imagining. Yeah, we're in
Okay.
we're in some weird Russian show that they're bringing back to America. So
Yes.
it's even more. It's one step, just like what?
It's once, yeah.
One step down the rabbit hole. Oh, here we go.
It's
We
like
got
it's like British royalty. They get weirder the further into the generations they get.
yeah. The further you get away from the original idea, the
Yeah.
weirder it gets. Here's Dom Domino, by the way, looking like Draco Malfoy. Oh my god. That is weird. Although it just seems like, yeah, he seems like he could be potentially a good game show host.
Does Dom have what it takes to bring, what is it, button time to
Oh,
the
yeah.
state?
Press
Yep.
that. I mean, press that button is a great audience chant thing. I'm already.
Oh my God.
It's already stuck in my head.
Yeah. No, this is $1 million idea, and we're all going to be rich off of button time.
Yeah. The real hard part is going to be coming up with the liability contract waivers that waive all responsibility. It's going to be
Fair.
a tough pill to swallow. People are going to be like,
That-
"You killed the person."
That is a
that's not the way-
that is a hefty insurance check. That is a hefty insurance check.
As you can see
So you're
right
saying there's
here
a 1
in
in
the
7 chance that the studio's just going to blow up? Yes.
yes, a price
I
we're
wanna
willing
meet
to
the-
pay.
I want to meet the producer that's like, take my money. This
Yeah.
is brilliant.
Yeah, all we need is one like billionaire who's on board to bankroll this
Yeah.
show, and we're in business.
It's like,
Bezos
I love
would
it.
do it.
Oh yeah,
Bezos would do it.
yeah. He's like, I'm going crazy after my divorce. I'm down for anything. Let's see how I can burn this money. Or yeah, maybe it's like the producers, and it's someone who's just trying to like make a stinker and some weird
Yeah.
scam thing, and
But it gets picked up, and everybody loves it.
I know, yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. This is such a crazy idea that it just has to work.
Yeah, maybe our main character thought this was going to be a one and done pilot, but he's under contract and he's forced to continue to do this show.
There's gonna be 3 seasons of this? Yeah, I think it's gonna get picked up for like 20. What?
A klaxon blares, and we all know what that means.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. What's
Bullet
the
time!
yeah.
And you draw a revolver.
Oh. Oh, actually.
It's time for button number 3.
What?
Oh boy.
Trapsy announces the current contestant, who then takes his place on the stage.
Okay, I guess the celebrity guest is just hosting the show now.
So this week's contestant is John Doe. John,
Oh,
do
John.
you
no.
have a question?
Oh no, I think I've realized what's going on.
He goes,
The only
I have
people
a
who
real
would
name.
sign,
Boom.
yeah, I think the only people who would sign the liability waivers are like homeless people that are like, I don't know who I am. I got no family. John Doe, yeah, you could call me that. I don't have any legal documentation. I
Or
don't know.
amnesia patients who don't care anymore.
Hospice. That one.
Federal witnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sign your name here. Name. Make your mark then.
Yeah, just put your hand in the stamp and then roll it around on the
Yeah.
piece of paper. That's good enough for us. All right.
And you will feed me? Yeah, we absolutely will.
Squid Game. Yeah, that's kind of. These are
Before
desperate
and maybe after.
you want to be back-to-back guest on the show? Sure, why not? Hasn't that guy been on 3 episodes in a row? Yeah.
He keeps making it past the. He's
Lucky
picking
guy.
the right buttons.
Yeah, lucky guy.
I say the craft service meal is like that Fire Festival meal.
Yeah, a piece of cheese, lettuce,
Yep.
oddly sliced tomato, and yeah.
A single green.
One single green. Can't say it wasn't healthy.
Oh, why is the post-show craft service table empty? Because we knew we were gonna hit the blow up the stage button, so we were saving ourselves
Yeah.
some money.
Yeah, I don't want all these.
It's the
Scones to go
creepy
to
car
waste.
from Willy. It's the creepy car from Willy Wonka that gets 1 or 2 seats smaller every
Yeah.
time because they know.
Yep.
Okay, so John Doe is asked to press the button, and instead he pulls a knife and charges at you, saying that you betrayed his mother.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I like that. John Doe brandishes a knife.
It's all part of the game. The crowd starts
Yeah.
cheering. Knife, knife, knife.
It's like a big, like brightly colored knife with the logo of the show on it. Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
Get him! John Doe
Tonight's
brandishes.
Slow mo for a second. Tonight's knife is brought to you by Clorox bleach. Scratching those.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser will get out the toughest bloodstains.
Yeah. John Doe brandishes a knife and charges you.
You run around the stage, tears streaming down your face as the Knife Time theme music plays.
Yeah. Tonight's show is sponsored by Hacknell? Hacknell? Hank? No, I don't know how to say that.
Is this a thing?
Here
Spell
we
it.
go.
Murders and
I don't see
executions mostly.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they're knives.
Wow, if we survive this, we have to reveal our troubled past.
I just want to redeem that again
Yeah,
so I can see Christian Bale run naked with a chainsaw.
yeah. Okay. First he brandishes the knife and charges at you, and then
You scramble away from him as he cuts himself and starts to bleed profusely.
Whoa, unexpected.
As the audience gasps, you grab the first thing you see to stop the bleeding, a microphone stand.
Yeah, this'll do well.
By making
You accidentally pierce the wound even further.
Yeah, the whole
With
mic
the
is
mic
inside his
stand.
heart. He's like, I guess it stopped it. Yeah.
But now his hand amplifies his voice.
Yeah, we can like hear his heart pumping the blood.
Yeah.
It's just like, somebody cut the mic? No.
He goes to try to talk through it. It's reverb. It's like, oh, jeez.
Yeah. You reveal your troubled past to John Doe.
You explain
Alex,
how you were
you
once
have
an
50
innocent
rounds.
youth who was falsely accused of murder and sentenced to death.
Whoa.
A sympathetic judge and jury saved your life, but not your family, as your father had been.
We
Convicted
got
of
community
treason.
service. We have
Now
to host
that-
the show.
Holy shit, that is a troubled past.
Your dad was convicted of treason?
Yes. Oh my god.
This show really did start in Russia.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And the mafia tried to blame us for a murder. But thank God a sympathetic judge and jury.
Power up.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hey. All right.
You level up and gain the following oversharer powers.
Yeah. And we forget we're on live television. We're like, did I just say all that?
Oh my
Oops.
god, I've done it again.
Yeah, I was just trying to have a moment.
I'm starting to get really good at skipping town.
Mm-hmm.
Getting really good at skipping town, but I continue to host this goddamn show.
Yeah. As so long as I don't leave the stage, I get paid. That's what my contract says. All you have to do is stand there.
Overshare, gain +2 charisma, -2 intellect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, that makes sense.
John Doe looks confused by your explanation, but also strangely interested. He asks more about your family and your childhood.
Oh,
Suddenly there is a knock at the door.
okay. I think this is.
Occupied. We're taping in here.
Yeah. Hey, can you read this? I think this is the last part of the show. It has to be. It's the climax of this high stakes game of chance.
That knocking means it's door time.
Bring out the big button. It's just one big button. There's no chances. You just have to press it or not press it.
Yeah. That's the portion of the game. It's press it or don't press it. And you either win $50,000 or the studio blows up.
Oh, I love that. The big button gets rolled out onto stage.
Some keen-eyed people in the stage or in the audience are like, "Are my chairs made of cardboard?" Like,
Yeah. Does
everything
anybody else hear
is-
beeping? There's beeping all over the studio. Are those supposed to be? Those look like C4. No, those are sconces, I think. Light sconces. I don't
The
think
light
so.
sconces are barrels of oil.
Other eagle-eyed members in the audience know when the button's going to blow up the studio because when the button comes out, it's got wires sticking out of it.
Oh,
When there's no wires, it's the money. When there's wires, it's going to explode.
yeah, the super fans are already like making us full sprint for the exit.
Yep, 100%.
Wheeling out the wheel, they're like, "Oh shit!" They start pushing chairs over.
This is like the loudest segment of any show. There's just so much background noise going on. We have to like yell over, press the big button or don't. The big button gets rolled on the stage. You offer John
Must be
Doe.
Really awesome fans who are like, "Press it, yeah, press it. I don't care if I die. Press it."
You offer John Doe two options. Press the button.
We thank our sponsor
Or
BP
don't.
for these lovely oil barrels. This set explosion is brought to you by BP.
We're sorry.
If John chooses to press it, it blows up.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can continue the story and hope he doesn't press the button. You choose option number 2 and John Doe presses the button.
Oh, he went for it. We should have known. John Doe's a crazed man. He has nothing to live for. He's like, yeah, so way off this mortal coil, I will press the button.
What were you doing before this, John Doe? I was suicidal. Oh, well.
Oh.
Well, the rules say once he makes the choice, we can't change it. So,
Yeah. Come back
everybody,
next week.
push
What?
that button.
John pushes the button, and the studio begins to explode. There we go, and then let's see what happens.
The audience screams and you start to panic as you realize the whole room is going to be destroyed.
Yep.
I think I'll go ahead and press this button now,
Oh my God.
John says,
Don't press
looking
it
bored.
twice! Yeah. John presses the button again in rapid succession.
With his charred hand.
Yeah. With his charred hand. Setting.
Like, crawls up the side of the table from the ground, missing a leg.
Yeah.
Setting off more explosions every time he
I'm gonna
presses
double
it.
down here.
It's just,
Yeah.
why won't I die?
And also the crew got lazy, and so they're just like, who's gonna press it twice? Let's just chain them all together so we don't have to reset the studio every time. I mean, we already have to rebuild the entire studio every week.
Yeah.
So let's just have it all chained up together so every time they press it, it'll just set off the next week's explosives.
The studio explodes into a giant fireball, which continues to grow larger as the timer runs down.
Oh my God.
The entire audience is engulfed in flame and the show ends.
I think you win a daytime Emmy. Or
You walk onto the stage in a bomb disposal suit.
Yeah, we're like, see you
And
next
remove
week,
the
everybody.
helmet. And say, "See you next week."
We're wiping chunks of John Doe off of us.
And then see you next week on, and it's a recording of people saying, push that button.
Yeah, see,
And it's very clearly a recording because the audience is fucking dead.
yeah, and then clearly a recording of the audience chanting, push that button.
It still does the typical
Plays
game
on
show
loop.
slow pan over the audience, but it's just
Yeah,
a bunch of
all the
blown
chairs
out
are just
chairs.
charred.
It like passes a chair with like a burned doll that was like a child's toy.
There's a baby carriage turned over. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
And let's see what our contestants can win today. Just a bunch of blown out.
Yeah,
A
it's like a
brand new car.
yeah,
No,
it's
see, that connects to the first story. It's all Ferraris,
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
which we know they all explode.
Yeah, the most potent explosive on the planet, Ferraris. Oh, here we
You
go.
look under your seats, you'll find a Ferrari for everyone in the audience. Oh no.
You take the mic stand and use it as a stretcher. The crowd cheers and applauds and the show closes.
Well, the worst stretcher ever. Let's
In a
see how many
video game.
bodies I can get on this mic stand. Yeah. Oh.
Tonight's AiPD is brought to you by Ferrari.
Yeah. Don't touch it. Don't touch my Ferrari.
Ferrari, don't drive it.
Don't even think about driving it. Yeah. Don't you dare make a statue out of one of these things.
Warning ignites at thought of cement. Uh,
All right, moving
this
on.
episode brought by Michelin brand mic stands. You can use them for everything. As a stretcher, You can
clog
plug
a
up wounds with them.
Yeah.
The Swiss Army knife of mic stands.
Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't think they
It's
had
just
any
so
other uses
convenient.
other than mic standing. Yeah. Here's the last story of the night. Moving on. It's the last story of the night. Story 3. Woo!
These intro songs are a bit spot on, don't you think, Jason?
Thank you. Yes.
They're a little bit too on the nose.
What to expect. Yeah.
They're a little too on the nose.
AI generated chords, by the way, Pete. So
Awesome.
yeah, we stay on brand. All right, here's the last stories. Ready for your voting pleasure. Poll going up shortly. One sec. Here we go. Ooh. Poll going up right now. Galaxy S7 mic stand, yeah.
There's clearly a lot of backstory behind story 1, but I understand none of it.
Yeah. Dwayne
Was that someone's
Hudgens.
comment?
It's just me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You are Dwayne Hudgens.
A writer for Pitchfork. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Is that a quarterly farming magazine? I have no idea.
I have no idea. That is literally it. Wow. Sure, why not? Said you got it spot on. And wow, there you go. Story 1 taking it off.
I would have never. Oh. I say I would have never guessed, but my guess was
You
supposed to be a
literally
double
guessed.
guess.
According to this, Pitchfork.com is each Sunday Pitchfork takes an in-depth look at a significant album.
Oh, okay.
Pitchfork's newsletter is all of the jams, none of the spam.
Oh. And story 1 is won. Thank you. Let's see who wrote this one. Sure, why not? Oh, that explains why you know so much about pitchfork.com.
Thank you, sure.
Thank you, sure.
But also, this I think is my favorite part. You can't see it, but most frequently asked questions about Pitchfork is Pitchfork pretentious?
Oh. That's a problem they have.
Apparently.
I always like to harvest all of my hay with my bare hands because I am not pretentious and don't use pitchforks.
Yeah.
Thank you, sure, why not, for this prompt.
Thanks, sure, why not?
You are Dwayne Hudgens, a writer for Pitchfork. During an interview with Robert Pollard, Guided by Voices, you ask him what exactly a 14 cheerleader cold front is. I assume this is a real event that happened. He proceeds to explain it in extreme detail. 14 cheerleader cold front. Whoa, hold on.
Song.
You can see the interview here.
Oh, a weird song, yeah. Hold on, is this a real working link to YouTube? I might have to block this. Oh, it's not available anymore. But that was a real video. Interesting. Oh, weird.
You're right. The year was 1999 and Robert Pollard had just released his 4th solo album, Something Fierce. In the midst of a tour supporting the album, I sat down with Pollard in New York City's Knitting Factory to discuss the album.
New York City's got a knitting factory? Man,
Hell
the rent
yeah.
must be crazy. a knitting, not only just to have a knitting store or a knitting place, but to have a whole factory in New York City.
I got a feeling it's a club name. Like we're all going to the knitting factory.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's trying to be like hip. We're the knitting factory. You know, it's a bar, and you have to knit an Afghan to get into to it. Yeah, so we got all these Afghans hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, that's the price of admission. Knit an Afghan.
It's very warm in here. It is
They
sweltering.
They said you
It is
finish your drink, you
insulated.
try to leave, and they ask you want to tie one on, and I'm like, damn it, and I sit back down. Fell for it again at the knitting factory.
They really needle you into sticking around.
It's just part of the pattern. I don't know. Knitting pattern. uh. Well, yeah, I feel like we gotta. If we're gonna have an interview, we can't be boring. We can't be pretentious. We gotta ask Robert Pollard the real serious questions. We gotta really grill this guy. I don't know who he is, but I wanna breaking story.
You ask Robert Pollard, what have the voices guided you to do?
Okay.
Because he's from the band Guided by Voices. That's
He's like, I've been literally asked this every interview I've ever done ever.
They told me to come out here, he said.
Oh.
You say, so then that was their plan all along? No, I think they knew we would end up coming out here, but not at this moment in time.
Okay.
It's like an all-powerful man behind the scenes type situation.
We were kind of asking half jokingly, but
yeah,
there's real voices, and it told them it tells them on a day-to-day basis what to do. So
you follow up. You ask the follow-up question.
Okay.
Are you telling me that you, Robert Pollard, and I are part of a prophecy?
Oh, good. Yeah.
That would be my follow-up question if I was told that someone was guided by a voice for us to come together.
Yeah. You asked the follow-up question. Are you saying that you and I are part of some prophecy?
You are the chosen one.
Yeah. Pick up that mic stand.
No. Not really.
Oh, no. Hold on. We're changing that.
Missed connection.
I'm waiting until
in
I
that
get
case
answer.
If not, in that case, you take your mic stand and your exploding Ferrari and you go home.
Yeah, guess I'm gonna eat a TV dinner and just watch my Ferrari because it could explode at any minute, and that's entertainment. Damn it!
Gonna go home and eat my TV dinner and watch Press That Button.
Yeah, woo!
I know when I'm not.
He laughs and says, that's the second most frightening thing I could possibly imagine.
And that's true.
The first being that we were talking about that record from the beginning of our conversation. You say, well, I don't know if we can call it a prophecy.
Okay.
Also, this picture, the background for this story is the knitting room or the knitting factory in Boise.
Whoa!
Which is an actual music venue.
Oh my god! Wow.
I feel like I just won something.
Yeah.
Like here, it's right behind my head, but it says knitting factory on the back wall.
Wow!
Pete, you have got some seer powers or something. That's two. Three, and I'm gonna, fund a book or something for you to write it.
I'm just glad there isn't an actual game show called Press That Button, because then, oh no.
You level up. Oh, you got something, Corey?
I was gonna make a joke one. You level up again the following technoseer powers.
No, let's do it. Yeah, I like that. Power up.
I like how Discord's like, you spelled technoseer wrong. It's like,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Holy crap.
Technoside, when near any source of noise, you may perceive.
Oh yeah, what's up? What?
Sorry.
You're good.
There is a Google game, a Google app called Will You Press the Button?
Oh, okay, it's legally distinct.
But check it out. You are presented with a red button two things will happen if you press the button, one good and one bad. Will you press the button?
Okay.
Oh my god! Hey, you got a lawsuit on your hands, or maybe we got a lawsuit on our hands.
I think you guys have a lawsuit. I'm a guest.
Our show was completely different. It had an
Oh.
audience.
Oh my god, everything's been done. Well, let's see our technoseer powers and hopefully use them to avoid a lawsuit.
Technocyte. When near any source of noise, you may perceive faint sounds emanating from within that are too small or low to be heard by normal means.
Okay, so our technocyte is like bat hearing.
Techno-hearing.
Oh,
Your
wow.
hearing is sharpened so that even the subtlest of sounds can be discerned.
Okay, yeah, there you
Good
go.
thing we got all this extra hearing when we go to the knitting factory and we get our eardrums blown out by the DJ.
Yeah, you use your powers to avoid a lawsuit. Here we go.
That was another joke one. I like it though. More techno hearing.
You see a pair of angry faces approaching you on a bench.
Uh-oh.
One is Robert Pollard's, while the other is a middle-aged man with an equally angry face. You notice that the angry man is carrying a copy of something fierce.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Robert Pollard and a super fan or something. Or his manager.
It says something fierce.
Yeah.
So is it like his fashion portfolio?
Yeah. Is it a book he's reading that's trying to teach him how to make angry faces? Is it something fierce? It's a coffee table book of Ferraris.
Something and fierce. So I was like, is it a real album? I couldn't find it.
Oh yeah. That was his fourth solo album mentioned earlier. Ah, okay. Ever hear of Reddit 50/50? No, I have not. Is it a game of chance every thread? Whoa, what?
So all of them are grayed out. It's either the first thing or the second thing. And you don't find out until you click on it.
Oh, weird. I'm intrigued, yeah. All right, how are we going to handle these two angry men that are clearly... We don't fit into this knitting factory scene.
Ooh, okay.
We have to use our techno site to hear something.
Yeah. My eyes are burning.
Oh, you use your superpowers to hear the elevated heartbeat of the angry man, and you use your journalistic integrity to calm his worries, saving the day.
Oh. You use your superpowers to hear the elevated heartbeat of the angry man, and use what was that second part?
Your journalistic abilities to calm his worries about this lawsuit.
I think
also
that could do it.
If the AI's reaction is that the knitting room blows up, I think you need a new AI, because that would be 3 explosions.
Yeah. Or it could go the other way, and sometimes it gets super horny, so blowing up would be preferable, actually.
You assure him that you are a journalist and not a lawyer.
Okay.
He relaxes, sits down, and starts to read his copy of Something Fierce again.
It worked! We've curved a brawl.
After
reading the entire article, you realize that he is a fan of your work.
Whew! Wow. All right.
Stands there next to you, like waiting for you to finish reading it.
Yeah. You use this opportunity to ask Robert Pollard an offensive and very personal question. And I'm scared, but I'm gonna let the AI generate it.
He responds by revealing a bomb strapped to his chest, and he blows them
Yeah.
all.
Oh no.
Do you have any children? No.
Oh, but then he follows up. Wait.
You say, do you miss them? I do miss them. A lot. But not like that.
We knew you were lying.
How
You've got
do you miss
hundreds
them?
of children. We know about the spring break tour of '69. You couldn't keep it in your pants, Pollard.
Old baby making Pollard, they called him in those days.
You ever read that article of the doctor who like fathered like hundreds of kids? Because
I heard about it, yeah.
instead of like using donor samples, he just was like, I could just go in the closet
Yeah.
over there, and which you're not supposed to do. There's like strict rules for like, because you don't want like inbred society, or you don't want
Exactly.
yeah, and it's supposed to be like so many different miles apart, and then it just finds out that there's like cousins all over the place, half brothers. I've got 100 half brothers and sisters.
I like your idea, yeah. You call in all of Robert Pollard's illegitimate children.
Yes, here you go.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
Oh, we have a reveal for you, Robert.
Yeah. You
This
were
isn't
right to
just
be
about
angry.
the album.
Yep. Now
You may
this
have
is
noticed
just-
the 4 tour buses outside. Those were not for bands. Those
Yeah,
were
it's
for
not
all
for the
of
show.
your children.
Yeah. Daddy, 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 daddy. Oh.
The curtain on the stage of the knitting room parts, and all of Robert Pollard's children stand there.
We are the world. We are all your
No, they're-
children.
They're singing 14 Cheerleader Cold Front or whatever the hell that song was.
Yeah. Really sticking it to them. Oh, God.
Behind them are the alimony paperwork for all of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
They gather around one at a time, and tell you that they never felt a connection with their father until after you left.
Oh.
They seem to love their father and hate him all at the same time.
Wow, completely understandable. Yeah, he was an absent
Yeah.
father. You didn't even know. He didn't want to know. And that's, but he's going to have to do something about it now. I thought we were going to become the father figure. And they're like, we want you to be our daddy. I'm like, wow, this is really backfired. I can't raise 100
This
kids.
is just an article. Come on.
After I'm done, I'm moving on to the next thing. I'm going to be writing about sports. Or, yeah, not this. This is my one big effort piece, and then I'm done.
One last one.
Oh.
A fight soon breaks out between the children. This is Robert's chance to be a father.
Hell yeah. Yep. Is he going to stand up and bring order to the room, or are we going to have the studio? Are we going to have the knitting room completely be destroyed?
Robert Pollard silences all of the children and gets their attention, and then informs them to line up one at a time and give the alimony papers to the angry man who's reading something fierce.
Okay. Robert tells all the kids.
Why
Dude.
not? Knife time, knife time, knife
Knife time, knife. Push the button. Push the button.
The oldest parenting technique in the book. Perfected by who's to kill your son, Abraham.
He immediately takes the kids into custody. One of his sons,
What?
Todd, tries to attack him with a knife,
Whoa!
but he subdues him with a swift punch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The son goes limp and falls
He's
to the
still like an
ground,
8-year-old
but
kid.
refuses to let go of the knife.
And then another kid from the crowd goes, "Get him! He can't stab all of us!" And then they just dogpile. This is like one of those what if scenarios. What if would you want to fight
Someone
one big
shouting
guy
out,
or 100 illegitimate children you didn't know you had? Well,
Can't
the
stab
answer may
all of
surprise
us.
you. You can't stab all of us. Well, you know what? Yeah. You watch.
The children scream and the blood flies. You make a swift exit to your car in hopes of surviving the night.
Tell your camera crew to burn the footage. We can't have proof that we caused this.
I was gonna say, as you drive away, you reminisce on what your Pulitzer Prize acceptance speech will be when this article is debuted.
Yeah. You dream about your Pulitzer acceptance speech.
12 months from now,
Will be.
You release 14 cheerleader cold front.
The
Robert Paulson story.
Yes, Netflix bought it.
Pollard.
It was a fierce battle between Netflix and Hulu. Everyone wanted it, but
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The children scream and the blood flies, and you try to escape the knitting room with your life. You dream about your Pulitzer acceptance speech. Will be wow. I missed a whole couple words there, but
You wake up and are standing in the knitting room, surrounded by the children. It is late at night. The room seems to glow red. You can hear the sound of the kids crying and whimpering as they are tied up.
well, I don't know what the fuck that is, but let's undo that.
Wait, and the children are tied up?
Yes, and they're
Okay,
crying and
Robert-
whimpering.
You look across the devastation, and Robert Pollard stands triumphant,
Whoa! Yeah,
This is my
shouting to the heavens, "I am the father of the year."
yeah.
Uh,
You can look across the defeated faces of children to see Robert
unless
Pollard
your father could have never tied up all these kids.
stand
No.
triumphant. Singing, what was it? 14, singing the lyrics.
14 cheerleader cold front, wasn't that it?
Yeah,
Yes.
14 cheerleader cold front. Let's get those lyrics right now.
And she was a cheerleader. And she was a cheerleader, and I was a cheerleader too. And she was a cheerleader.
It's not
These
the best
kids.
of songs, lyrically. It's not the best, but he's like singing it like, yeah. This is
It's
like the
so
performance of a
dense.
lifetime. This is the best that song will ever be sung, and
Yeah.
only his kids and us can hear it. So, I think that's a good place to end. Yeah, wow. The kids didn't win, but
Didn't they? In the end, they're gonna have the father they always hoped they'd get.
yeah,
I think it's really
the strong father.
yeah.
They
I think it's a heartwarming family tale at the heart of
Yeah.
it. Is what I think that was.
Yeah. Wow. That literally makes more sense than the actual lyrics, so I can't wait to read that after here. But thanks for joining us, Pete. That's the show.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Oh, what a bunch of fun stories. Yeah. Everybody. Pete, you got anything to plug?
I would say just look up Mike Post's discography, because damn, he's a visionary.
There you go. Yeah, look at now you know. Now we all know. I had no
Yeah.
idea, and now
I had no idea either. But also come see Whiteout at the Planet Ant.
Yes, for all you
February
local-
11th, 12th, 18th, and 19th, please.
it is fun. Come support our guests, and also support Tony. He helped write it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
He came up with some really, really great stuff. I'm excited for people to see it.
I'm so pumped to see it. Bye ho, we way everybody. See you next time. See you Wednesday. Join the Discord. Submit your stories, and see you Wednesday at night. Bye.
I hope we way.